What is up, everybody? Shwazy here, and today we're at the global debut of the Lucid Gravity. It's the all-electric SUV. In today's video, we're going to try to sneak in there and give you a quick exterior-interior walk-around. So let's get started. So starting off with the front end of the Lucid Gravity, you can see it has that very distinctive Lucid styling to it. You got the light bar across the front that extends from the passenger to the driver's side, LED lights down the side, and then one thing you'll notice is this one does have the front trunk, the Frunk of course, and you can actually open it up and sit kind of like you would on a tailgate. Now coming across the side of the vehicle, what we have here is Pirelli P0s. These are 22-inch wheels. You got that Lucid brake caliper, and then the side is also very distinctive, very similar to other Lucid vehicles. You have the recessed door handles, and then coming across to the back, the styling, you can see it has gravity all across the top, and then LED light strip in the back. This has the same type of opening for your rear lift gate like you find on the sedan, gives you a little bit of extra cargo room on the inside. And then another look from the rear end. Very distinctive, looks very Lucid in its styling. Now in terms of towing capacity, Lucid says you can get upwards of 6,000 pounds towing in this SUV. Now this one is a 3-row crossover, of course, so you have seating for up to 7 different individuals. Then Lucid says it's actually 7 full-size adults, so they say there's enough room back here to fit 2 adults comfortably, and then you have this large panoramic sunroof for the second and third row, and the first row has that cool light strip and then the wraparound windshield that goes all the way across the front row passengers. You've got rear air vents back there, and then climbing into the first row, first off, nice use of materials on the door panel. You got an ambient lighting strip that extends all the way across the door, and then nice wood grain trim. This is meant to be a luxury vehicle. Taking a look at these seats, they look really nice, leather wrapped, and then this is what Lucid calls a 34-inch clear view cockpit, and it's absolutely beautiful. But this isn't the only screen inside of the vehicle. You also have this screen down here, which has a lot of other functionality, and then you actually have a movable center armrest, typical to what you find in other Lucid products. Very nice and airy interior, beautiful, and there's a look at the top as well. It really is a beautiful looking vehicle overall. Nice use of materials with suede and leather. Another thing to mention about this display over here is Lucid calls it the Lucid Sanctuary, where you have different meditation modes. And so when you're driving or when you're just charging this vehicle, you can turn on various different relaxation methods so that you can de-stress from a very long day. And also, if you're feeling a little bit of screen overload, Lucid has a feature where you can shut off the screens and it'll just give you the need-to-know information like your speedometer, your direction of travel, and that's pretty much it. Also, take a look over here. You got some more ambient lighting extending across the passenger side, wrapping into the door panel. Very clever looking interior, different than some of the other competitors out there. Kind of gives me Cadillac Escalade vibes with that curved screen, but it is definitely distinct to being a Lucid. And then here we have an example of a Lucid with all second and third row seats down. They do fold flat. Now Lucid says combined with the 8 cubic feet Frunk, you have 112 cubic feet of space within the cabin, which is, I believe, a class leader. It's definitely up there in terms of cargo volume for a 3-row crossover. And there's a look at the front trunk, or the Frunk, and Lucid says you can do some frunking up here where you can actually sit in pretty much this little cargo area and lounge around. It's kind of a cool concept, something I haven't seen in other electric vehicles. Now in terms of powertrain here, Lucid actually has a relatively small battery considering the range. It's only 120 kilowatt hour, but you get 440 plus miles of range. So they achieve this with really clever engineering. It's really amazing because the Hummer EV has pretty much a 200 kilowatt battery and you can't even get this range. Now in terms of output, this is an 800 plus horsepower vehicle and will do 0 to 60 in less than 3.5 seconds. Now, if you guys are interested in the pricing, it's actually pretty competitive. The Lucid Gravity starts at $80,000, which is pretty close to some of like the Model X competition out there. This thing is definitely going to be a little bit more rare in the beginning because they're going to just start producing them, and there's a lot of Model X's out there. But let me know your thoughts on the Lucid Gravity. It's definitely the star of the show here. Lots of people around. I mean, it was released a couple hours ago and we're still crowding around this vehicle. So big announcement. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all of the weekly car videos. Also check me out on all the social media at Shwazy_. Until next time, everybody, I hope you stay Shwazy, stay healthy, have a wonderful day.